Rabbi say, it is very late at night, or possibly very early in the morning. It doesn't even matter. But I felt it was very important to create this video for you all guys. And it's Shabbos, but this was a pikuch nefesh matter, and I felt that somebody really needs to be Miriam the Kfafel and make a video about why this corona is happening to us and how what we can do as a klal, as a tzibur, to prevent it. Okay, so I made a long list here, and this video might be a little bit long, but it's mamish pikuch nefesh, not to listen to this video. So the first thing that it's important that we all have an introduction. Obviously, this is a sign that Mashiach is right around the corner. I think this should be obvious to whoever possibly has a little single brain cell left in their head. This is a sign that Mashiach is for sure coming, if not today, tomorrow at the very latest. And the signs are clear. First of all, it's a long known tradition of Chazal that Goy Gumagog doesn't need to be the Goyim coming around to Yerushalayim like some primitive animals. It could also be a virus. It's mamish. There's an arizal on it. There's many mamre Chazal. We don't even need to elaborate on that. That Goy Gumagog for sure could be a virus. And second of all, look at what's going on all around us. So much Yiras Shamayim is being done. So much Tehillim is being said. It is pashut that with that level of religious upliftment that we should be seeing Mashiach really, really soon. But I wanted to just elaborate a little bit on the reasons that this is happening. Okay, because we know, first of all, that it's the Yidden who make the whole world go round. And it is our behaviors that influence everybody. When a Jew plants a seed on Shabbos in Bnei Brak, that could mean that 1,000 Chinese people die in Wuhan. The responsibility is taka huge, okay? And it's important that we first list the Averus and then find the tikkun that corresponds to it. So the first thing that is obvious that's happening here is the total lack of Yiras Shamayim in general in the community, and especially the Yeridas Adoros that we're seeing today. Okay? Do you think in previous generations thousands of people would be dying from random diseases? Of course not. This is a unique thing. Once in the lifetime, once in the history of civilization, would you get so many people dying all at the same time. And it's pashut that this is because our generation is the worst one, the worst generation that ever was. And it is our chiyuv to be mischazik and not be the worst generation that ever was, even though there is no way of us not being it because we're so weak and so far from Moshe Rabbeinu and the Arizal and Rashi and all these Gdoilim. Who are we? We have no hope, but we must try. And another key point that should be obvious to everybody, that this is happening because we're talking in shul. I mean, could it be any other way? The shuls are shut down. We're not allowed to daven anymore. And is that not the most mida keneged mida experience that you've ever seen? Of course this is happening because we're talking in shul. Of course 25,000 people are dying and 500,000 people are sick because we're talking in shul. So the least you could do is stop talking in shul. And if you haven't been talking in shul anyways, talk even less. Now what can we do about this? Obviously, other than removing internet completely from our house, which it goes without saying. The few other things that we could definitely do is realize that the gematria of corona is the exact same gematria as Vad Ha'ir, the most important kupat tzedakah charity that you could possibly give. And if the parallel isn't directly correlatable in your mind, that if you give $18 chai, you will be saved from corona gematria Vad Ha'ir, then I don't know why we're even talking. It is so pashut that if you give that tzedakah, Rav Chaim Kanievsky and other Gdolei Hador have promised, you will not get corona. It is guaranteed. You could be wearing a face mask, you could be wearing goggles. None of that will be as important as you giving 18 shekels chai to Kupat Havad, Vad Hakupa. All of that umbrella organizations. Now, what else can you do? Cover your elbows. What else can you do? make those sheitos a lot shorter. If you have to wear a sheitel at all, which I'm not so clear on, taka. Lemaisa, it's a big. It's not for now, but it's a major issue. And I think more than everything, I think it should be obvious that the main solution here is to feel guilty all the time. Okay, you need to be walking around in front of your eyes all the time. The guilt of the entire world's problems is clearly your fault. You, dear listener, you've brought this upon the entire world. And if you carry that within you in the proper way and it really eats away inside you, certainly that is what the world needs more than anything right now. Okay? So I call upon all of you, shkoyach mamish, huge shkoyach for spending the time to watch this video. Remember, Mashiach is right around the corner. It is so clear. It is so obvious. Remember to give tzedakah. Remember to feel guilty at all times. And we will get over this really quickly. B'meira b'yameinu. Amen. Salavoed.